Hello everyone, we are already into week 2 of our adult summer reading challenge. And as a reminder, if you're trying to complete your badges on time, your level 2 or Orangeville badge is due on Saturday. This week, to earn that badge, we are encouraging you to explore Mango languages with a specific eye to learning a phrase in Portuguese. In regards to book suggestion for this week, I would like to highlight The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Barnes. Now, this is July's book club pick for our teen summer reading challenge, but I think this book can be well enjoyed by teens and adults alike. So imagine you're a teenager. Unfortunately, you've just lost your mom and your dad's not in the picture, so you are forced to move in with your slightly older half-sister. You're picking up shifts at work after going to school to try and help her pay the bills, but you're whip smart and intend to study actuarial science after high school. This is the backstory of Avery Grams right up until she's named the heir in the will of the most wealthy man in America, Tobias Hawthorne. What's the catch? She has to live on the estate she now owns with his disinherited family, the Hawthornes, including his 2 daughters and 4 grandsons, for an entire year. The Hawthornes are a family who really enjoy games and puzzles and riddles, and Avery is determined to figure out why she was named heir in Tobias Hawthorne's will. Following the clues, Avery and his 4 grandsons go head-to-head in this final game. So again, that's The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Barnes. We do have a print copy in the library, and we've purchased special ebook and e-audiobook copies just for our library patrons on Libby. Rose, what have you got for us this week?
Jade, I'm really delighted with this book today, A Woman's Garden by Tanya Anderson, and it's a book I've been waiting for a long time. I've ordered it, and then one of our patrons wanted it, so I'm second in line, but now I have it, and I'm just delighted with it. Tanya Anderson has the YouTube channel Lovely Greens, and she herself is a lovely person, and I watch this quite regularly. She does a lot of homegrown soaps or homegrown vegetables and flowers made into soaps and skin creams and so on, and there is a chapter in this book. The book is divided up into, I think, 8 or 9 chapters. The first one is A Kitchen Garden, and it's written by Deanna, or ascribed to Deanna in California, and it talks about the different lettuces and things and a few herbs that you would want on hand for cooking. And next is The Edible Flower Garden by Jan from the UK, Devon, UK. And there you really learn a lot about all the different edible flowers and how to grow them and so on. Culinary Garden by Reka is fascinating because Reka is originally from Zambia but lives in London, UK, and is growing some of the exotic herbs that you associate with Indian cooking. So that's a neat one. Then Tanya's forte, her strength, along with everything else in her allotment garden and her home garden, is growing flowers and plants for skincare. And she does a whole section on this. And again, as I said, Tanya's on the Isle of Man. The next chapter on herbal medicine is quite sophisticated. So a lot of them, they're simple so you can understand them, but it goes into depth and you really understand the knowledge. So Giovanna lives in Hamburg, West Germany, and she's very knowledgeable and urges caution with some of these medicinal herbs and gives a really good overview. The Home Garden by Ashley in North Carolina is really neat too because it talks about raised beds and all the things that we're doing, but it does it in a simple yet complex way too, that it's not just for the beginning gardener, but good for anyone interested in gardening. And next, near and dear to my heart is the Natural Dye Garden. And I've done a lot of natural dyeing and when I was doing my weaving years ago, and would dye yarns and mohairs for blankets and so on, and used goldenrod and black walnut. So it's something I'm still dear and dear to my heart, I guess I'll say. And finally, interestingly enough, is the Crafty Garden. And this is from Melissa Will in Ontario. And she talks about some of her work that she's done with found objects and It's quite fun as well and gives some great ideas. So, hey, A Woman's Garden. Check it out. I will be returning it very shortly.
We want to thank everyone for participating in another one of our virtual programs. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.